What's going on, motherfuckers? Let me see what I sound like. Hold on. Gotta test this bullshit out. See what I sound like. All right. Not bad. Yep. Okay. Seems to be working all right. For once. Thank you, Jesus. God damn it. Had problems. What the fuck? My little headset. All right. Let's check some shit out. All right. Let's see. GLM did a live stream. I guess it was today. I don't know when. I just kind of watched it a minute ago. But I was looking at that and it was fucking. She nailed it. Like I don't agree with everything GLM says or does or anything else, but when it comes to Scotty, it was 3 hours ago. She nailed that shit. That was exactly fucking correct. Something else I would say is, if I was going to add to it, is there was another time. I think other than it was even maybe it was within the same suicide thing, or it may have been a different one that she pulled. But what she did was I think she pulled it on me, and then I went to J Rom. J Rom, me and J Rom talked about it. We were both very concerned. Now I didn't have any information about where she lived or anything else, or really, so I didn't have any of her private information. But she had went to out to eat with J Rom and Anna, right? So J Rom had gotten in contact with whoever and gave them whatever information that he had. And then they went and the cops and everything else, I guess a wellness check or whatever the case may be, right? So they went there and so whenever they hey, what's up? So when they went to her house or whatever, then we became, the devil for that. We were terrible people, me and J Rom. But she had I think the time with GLM, she had went for a ride with her roommate or whatever. Um or some shit on the motorcycle. And I think this time with J Rom it was just basically all bullshit. The same kind of shit, as it was the other time. So that was the odd thing. Now, like I said, I don't necessarily agree with, everything that GLM says or anything else, but on that one, she fucking nailed it. It was kind of crazy. So it's been nonstop issues with this individual. I was on uh, what is that channel? Shit, I forgot their channel. Fuck. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. Amy and Granny Show. So I was on there. I guess last night or 22 hours ago. Let's see. So it was this one. And the shit is just fucking crazy. This whole fucking thing. Oh, look, it's Tiffany. What's up, Tiff? Let's see. I don't know who Axel is. Let me see. Moderator. Okay. And I don't know who this Axel is, but we will moderate him anyway. Yeah, so oh, is she blocked? I'll unblock her. Hold on. I don't know. Maybe she is blocked. Let me see. I don't let me figure out how to fucking do this shit. Damn it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I haven't been out here so long. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Anyways, Granny and what you call it thing. But yeah, she really nailed it today. Uh, GLM on on homegirl. What's her name? Fuck, Scotty. That's her name. So, and I mean, it makes for interesting shit because it's so like so fucking. Uh, uh, I don't know. Let's see. Let me figure out how to fucking do this shit. God damn it. What is it under privacy? Mention live channel. Uh, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. God damn it. Let's see. View advanced settings, maybe. Maybe that's it. Let's see. No, that ain't it. Oh god damn, that gives me opportunity to fucking delete my own channel. God damn it. Oh shit. What the fuck am I doing? Hold on, notifications, no. I don't know that. Does anybody know how to fucking block or unblock people? Anybody in here? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, she is fucking triggered, man. That motherfucker. That motherfucker is so fucking triggered. All right, how do you fucking do this? Oh Lord. I don't know how to fucking do this. Okay, hold on. All right, I'm trying to figure this fucking shit out. Okay, let's see. Back in the day, it was under something. Maybe it was in the YouTube studio. Let's see. Under channel dashboard. Let's see. And it hold on. Motherfucking shit. Okay, it was under mother of God. How do you fucking block or unblock people? I swear to God, I'm fixing to have to. Okay, so okay, upload. Okay, let's go under channel. Let's see. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, motherfucker. Oh, community moderation. There we go. You go into community moderation, right? And then you go to wherever the hidden users are. Oh, goddamn. Okay. What's her name? Savannah, right? Okay. I think I unblocked her. There we go. I got Coach Eli blocked out there. God damn. Okay. All right. I think I got it now. Fuck. I got it now. Tell her I got it. All right. Yeah. That's fucking crazy. Fuck. I don't even remember blocking her or why. What happened? I don't remember. Anyway, so so I told so I was like, motherfucker, that's fucking crazy. Shit. All right. So Granny Fanny and them, yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. God damn, he's funny. That motherfucker there is funny as shit. So he cracks me the fuck up. So they're married. Is that what the deal is? The lady and the guy, Mr. Granny Fanny and the other lady. So they're in the same household and shit. That's cool. So oh maybe that could be. So yeah, they are. Oh, they're just friends. Okay. Well, they're cool either way. So, but I guess she has a husband then, or another husband, or a different guy that's her husband, right? And so then, so what happened there? And then all of a sudden, what? Scotty decides, hey, I'm gonna dox your husband and his and your business and shit. That's kind of like what I was gathering, something like that. So she fucked. So Scotty took it upon herself to fucking dox her. What was the reason for that? Yeah, I mean, Mrs. Kyle, I don't care about none of the fucking drama and shit. I don't give a fuck. She doxed her whole life. What was the purpose of that? I mean, it. y'all want to come up and try to fill me in on what the fuck, because there's so much of this shit that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, guys. So it would do me no good to say anything about anything. I'm almost scared to do it because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I found it like crazy. I was like, what the fuck has been going on? With some of this shit. So I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about whenever I'm talking about this. And it's so fucking interesting to me that it was up to
Hey,
that
JT.
like what
Okay.
created this whole situation. I'm lost.
Oh God,
Go ahead.
it's so crazy. All right, so Scotty wound up doxing Amy and everything about her because Amy had a falling out with a friend of hers that she had had for a long time,
Hmm.
and Scotty became friends with this woman. And you know how
Right.
she does. She became friends with her and then decided to insert herself into this argument between her and that Amy girl.
That's a bad
So
idea.
apparently, in defense of this friend of hers or whatever, she decided she doxed her husband, his business, their home, their address, claimed that she had been evicted when she hadn't been. I mean, she's been on a rampage now for about a solid, I'd say, 8 months, where she's just going real life on everybody. She's done it to me. She did it to my partner. She put his picture up, doxed his business, his phone number, our address. She's been going at everybody, like
And this is
like
your
balls to the
income.
wall.
Yeah, this is your income and stuff. This is like how you make a living, and she thinks that it takes it upon herself to put it out there to where and invite people to try to fuck with your shit. I don't understand that. I
She
mean,
she just a few weeks ago, both my grandparents, they both have cancer right now, and my grandfather's doing really poorly. Um, he has bladder cancer that metastasized to his spine and his liver, his kidney. He's on hospice, right? She
right?
docs she docs them, their full names, the city they live in. She put up pictures of him with the word child molester underneath it. Um,
Wow.
yeah, she doxed my son's dad. I mean, the things she's been doing lately I mean, it's par for the course with her, really. But it's just kind of like when she was putting up Susie's kids, putting up your kids. It's along the same lines of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just, and for no reason, just because somebody's in a chat or they're arguing with someone. You know what I'm saying? Like that
It's
kind
just
of stuff.
childish. To me, it's childish. It's like, we're grown folks. What are we fucking doing? I'm looking at, hey, can I retire at 55?
Right.
Shit like that.
Right.
That's what I'm interested in. I'm not
Right.
interested in,
Right. You're not just starting out in life trying to, find your way.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, this is little kid shit. I mean, what does she think that she's gonna get out of that? I don't,
Well, you know what it is, JT. What I think personally is, I think she's honestly just so desperate to fit in somewhere with a group of people that she's willing to be the fall guy almost, if you will. In their defense, she's doing these things not because of things that were necessarily done to her, but because of things that she feels were done to her quote unquote new friends when nothing's even happened to these other people. She's with a really bad group of people right now. I mean, they're off the hook. Crazy, real life, just horrible recording family, calling them up, just weird shit, right? And
right.
she's immersed in it. And then she's got this guy. So what happened was she told her boyfriend or something like that to contact me to ask this other woman to stop putting up his picture. Now, mind you, uh, she'd put this guy's picture, his Facebook profile picture, because Scotty had threatened to dox this lady's boyfriend and contact
Hmm.
his family because he's in another country and all this shit, right? So this lady, and she was calling her boyfriend ugly. So this lady put up his picture next to Scotty's boyfriend and said, "Who you think this guy looks ugly? Look at this dude, right?" That's all she did. And
Mhm.
Scotty lost her mind, threatened to schmurder her, to offer, drive down to her house. She raised money. But she did a full blown fundraiser to funds to drive to Florida to hurt this lady, right? And so, anyways, for some reason, when I was on this particular person's panel, Scotty decides to have her boyfriend contact me a couple nights ago. And I'm like, I see the message request come through on my phone. I'm like, what the hell? Why is this dude contacting me? Right. So I'm nosy.
Right.
So he says, just so you know, I'm not an abuser and I've never been charged with a felony, and I have ears, because we were kind of making fun of him because you couldn't see his ears in the photo. It looked like they were gone. He made me kind of saying that too. He's like, and I have ears. And I was kind of laughing. I'm like, okay, well, all right. He's like, I'd appreciate it if you could ask your friends to stop showing my picture. And I'm like thinking to myself, well, that's a nice request and all, but you need to tell your old lady to stop going at everybody's family and, doing all this stuff. So
Right.
here's what happened. It was real weird, JT. So we kind of had this back and forth for a minute, and I was on panel. I was reading everything out loud. Well, then the next day, the guy messages me. I sent him a post where Scotty's posting more personal information up about me, and I forwarded him this post. I said, listen, this is why this shit with Scotty doesn't stop, because she just does this crap for no reason. She just keeps going. And he messages me. He says, listen, she finds out I messaged you, this, that, another thing, all hell's gonna break loose. And he goes, if you want to know the truth about her, you can give me a call. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, yo, come on, buddy. Do I look like I was born last night? So I message him and I say, hey, look it, dude, I'm not, this is weird, man, right? So he sends me this super long voice note. And he's claiming that he's basically being held captive there. Not captive like against his will, but just emotionally so wrecked by her that he doesn't have the capacity to even leave at this point. Like, he's lost his whole sight in life. He's young. He was only 24.
25.
Yeah,
or something
well,
like that. He's 25. Yeah, he's just a baby.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
I have a son his age. It's like I felt like I was talking to my kid. We only had a small message exchange. So he's telling me this horrible shit about her. And JT, I personally
believe it.
I do too, because I know how she's treated me and other people, and it's identical.
God damn, do we really have 174 people in here for what? What the fuck?
No.
We ain't even doing nothing.
No, YouTube's glitching out. It said I had 300 in my live earlier. I was like, what is this? Who are you?
I was like, what the fuck?
I know.
I'm just in here bullshit. Yeah.
I know. So he sends me that message, and I'm like going, oh my God, dude, this is so bad. So I send him a message back, and I explained to him about narcissistic abuse, and it's better for him just to leave now because it's not going to get easier. I gave him the same kind of advice I'd give my kid, right? That's all I said.
Right.
So then he sends me a whole ass another message, and he's going on even more about it. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. Then he says at the end of this message, you can do whatever you want with these. I want out of here so bad that I need to drop, basically, to paraphrase, he said, I need to draw a line in the sand with this bitch and make her know I'm not putting up with her shit anymore. And if that means that I have to publicly expose her, that's what I'm going to do, so that it gets so bad that
the husband went through something similar. I mean, so the husband had a similar experience. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Well, remember how she drugged her poor ex-husband? I mean, she claimed he was cheating with that lady, and he wasn't. It was just a friend, and she destroyed his truck and all that shit.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So, I mean, all the stuff that she had said about him was, and then Susie had talked to him, and really and truly, none of it was found really to be true. And she hasn't really provided any real evidence of anything.
No.
So it's hard to believe you when you provide no evidence. I mean, I don't.
Well,
you don't have to show me the evidence, but I don't have to believe you either,
Well, the thing is that she lies a lot too about things. I mean, look at how much she's lied about you. I know how much she's lied about me and about others. So pretty much this guy's like, I want you I want to ruin her YouTube reputation, basically, because I'm not the abuser in this, it's her. And I'm sick
Well,
and
it's kind of
tired of
hard to
being,
ruin a reputation that she doesn't have.
I
You
know he doesn't.
know?
Well, see, but the thing is like he only knows what she tells him. He doesn't have a whole
Right.
lot of like oversight here. So I'm like, well, I thought about it, and I was really pressed, and I'm like, well, this it'll work, and maybe I think maybe she does need to be exposed if this is what's going on. So this is bad, right? So I went on Joe's Granny's panel, the guy who you were on. We played the messages and had a little chit chat about it, and then uh, Natasha played them later on that evening. And then that was it. I didn't speak to him very much after that. My advice to him was repeatedly the same thing. You need to leave immediately. Don't let it
Mhm.
escalate. Don't let it get physical. Don't go to jail again. Just pack your shit and go and don't look back. Like,
Mhm.
it's not going to get easier. That's all I said to the dude, right? And next thing you
Right.
know, this bitch is fucking showing pictures of broken fingers and black eyes and say he's trying to kill her and it's going to be my fault if she's murdered. And I did
Right.
more to save that bitch than she did to save herself. She's not. The whole thing is so weird. She is such. I've seen her do
Well,
this, JT. At least,
like GLM was saying, and I'm saying too, is that either way, let's say that what she's saying, every word of what she's saying is true. That he's doing whatever. He has a right to know that she's saying this about him. And now everybody knows, right?
yeah,
Um. So why wouldn't he have a chance to leave?
or defend
You know.
himself, right?
I
Well,
mean,
he told
so
me that every time he tries to go, she's threatening to off herself and all this crazy shit. So, and
which
mind
also
you, he's
computes. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and he's
That
young.
also.
He's
Yeah.
young
Oh
too,
yeah.
man. Like, I don't know if he's had another serious relationship prior to this where he lived with anybody. You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like it. This is just, it's not a kid, but he's not experienced, I don't think, in this regard.
Well,
So,
she's old enough to be his mother, so
oh,
I
I'm
mean,
old
there's
enough.
obviously a disadvantage.
Well,
You
yeah, I
know.
mean, my oldest kid's only 2 years younger than him.
So I mean, he's obviously at a very big disadvantage in that situation. I mean, I've
Right.
never dated a woman 10 years older than me or 10 years younger. Or more than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't really see. Yeah, that like whenever I was hung out with a girl that was 10 years younger than me, there was obviously a very big difference just in that.
Right. Right.
I'm very uncomfortable with that. So and that just wasn't for me. It didn't work out anyway. And I
Right.
never really went that route again. Um, but the idea that somebody that much younger, that's 20, what is it, 25 years, 26 years?
27
That
years, I think.
oh my lord, oh lord,
Yeah.
that's
He's
crazy.
JT, he's 3 years younger than her oldest kid.
Mm,
Right.
yeah, that's
So
that's just weird.
well, I mean, that's not even the weirdest part of it all for me. For me, the whole thing with her, going public and saying, she claims she didn't bring it here, and that's a bunch of bullshit. She did bring. She absolutely made all this information
Oh,
public.
she
She used,
constantly brought it here. Yeah, she
yeah,
brought it here whenever she was over at uh Bruley Lawrence. She brought it public.
yeah, she
That was
did.
immediately bringing it public. So
Well,
that's the first time she ever brought it public and it was ever mentioned.
yeah, it was,
So
and the thing is some of the stories this guy told me too. A couple of the stories he mentioned about her possibly cloning his SIM card, and there was another thing I can't remember right now. Well, her and I were friends at the time that was actually going on, and he's not lying about that. Now she told me a different story, but she forgets she had sent me screenshots of his locating his phone and all this shit, right?
mm,
So he wasn't lying about this stuff. The whole thing's crazy, man. Here's my thing. She's such a piece of shit. I honestly don't give one rat's ass what happens to that bitch. I think it'd be great if he left and they could both move on and nobody gets hurt. Obviously I don't want people to get hurt. But you know what? The
well, that
way
would be the best. Yeah,
yeah, but the way
absolutely.
she treats people and the shit she's done and the way she's tried to cause harm in my personal life, I'd even see her try to do it to you. You
Yeah. Oh,
know,
absolutely.
it's bullshit,
Absolutely.
man. And she's gonna sit here and cry wolf and claim, "Oh my god, I'm gonna get killed tonight." Fuck off.
Well, to me, I can tell when she's fake crying and she's faking. You know, she's not a good actress.
No.
I could tell even whenever she did her fucking suicide attempt, the first one with GLM, that she was faking. You know, that's why you never saw me on that, because I sat there and listened to it. And I
Yeah.
said, this doesn't sound real. This doesn't sound like, this sounds like a, whatever, and that's why I really never got on there. And there was a point there where I started distancing myself from her. And that's when she got, mad at me or whatever. And she flipped out when I popped up on her thing one time. I was just popping in and say, hey, whatever, how you been doing or whatever.
Right.
And then she freaked out on me. So I was like, what the fuck? And then she let all them other people do whatever.
Well,
And but
she's
she
such
had
a girl.
issues long before that,
Oh, big
so
time. Anytime she gets caught doing something, JT, that's the same. It's the same song and dance. She pulls the same exact shit. You
right.
know.
And, but even in that, even in her last video, the one that GLM went over today, she said something that was true. One thing, that money's not going to fix her issues. But she said this issue, but really, truly, any of her issues, because the problems that she gets, into. I mean, you can give her the money, you can give her $1 million, and she's still going to spend all that money and still have those issues.
Absolutely.
I
I
mean,
mean,
so
it's her biggest issue is her character and the fact that she lies so much. I mean, she even said you didn't give her main channel that she uses now. She said JT didn't give me this. What?
oh, I don't know. I thought it got blocked or whatever, or something happened to it.
No, she reinstated it today. She's been on it this whole time.
Mm,
She's been on it this whole time. She still has that channel. She's full of shit, man.
yeah.
I mean, it's just, she's a weird bitch. I don't know. But apparently now I'm going to have to pay, and she's planning on, doing me in and everything. Like, she's the one, she claimed she put him in contact with me to ask me to have somebody else stop showing that dude's picture. The whole thing is weird. She even went live and said before her whole breakdown that she was giving him a handy while he was messaging me. Like, who says that? That is weird, man. Like, oh
That is
god,
weird.
she's just gross. So
It really is gross. You're with a young man that young, and you're like sexually, I don't know. That's fucking. It is weird.
pleasing him while he's messaging some other chick that and you're directing him what to say, and then the next day, that when he gets a chance away from you, he's messaging that same person, sounding like a freaking hostage. I
Right.
mean, no wonder she was embarrassed. I would be too, man. That's horrible.
It is horrible. I mean, it's all. I don't know. I don't know what was all like that, but I just didn't think it was going to be, exposed so hard. I thought she would be able to, keep it under wraps, a little better than what she is. Apparently not,
Well, apparently he's so desperate to clear his name or something that when she thought it would be a good idea to have him contact me to try and guilt trip me into getting somebody to do something or to stop doing something. I don't know why they wouldn't have
hmm
contacted the person doing it, but I suppose she thought was going to go a way that it didn't wind up going, because apparently that guy wanted his name cleared that bad that he just
I think
completely.
she was afraid of that person doing what you did, bringing up these things that she had done in
Well,
the
I don't think
past.
she
And
knew Devin was going to do that. I don't think she knew that guy was going to message me the next day and spill all the beans. I really don't. And I think that's why she reacted how she did. And I don't think she was crying because he beat her, because she said he didn't beat her. I think she was crying because he took off. Hopefully he stayed gone. She's claiming he's not. Who knows? But I don't know, man.
so she went live today or something, or
Oh,
what?
JT, she went live today and she was so mad at you. She starts showing some old bullshit from when
That
Pastor
nobody
Mill was,
cares about?
that nobody
Nobody.
cares about. It was funny as fuck. Pastor Mill and some shit, and then your search history. Nobody cares what you're searching for. Like it's nobody.
Right.
Like I don't know what she thought she was. She is the worst presenter of anything. Like you don't give her anything to show people because she doesn't know how to do it right. But
I'm a single man. I don't give a fuck. I mean, hookers and
hey,
cocaine all the way.
look,
I don't give a
that's what I was
shit.
thinking the whole time. She was rambling on about this. I'm like, dude,
I don't
the
have
guy.
to impress nobody. I don't care.
He's not married. He's not in a relationship. Who gives a shit what he's doing, who he's searching for, or how he's doing? Like, fuck off.
Right. I mean, I can look at pictures of hookers. It's fine. Nobody cares.
Listen, I don't care if you got a hooker every single night for the rest of your life. It's nobody's.
Exactly.
It's your business. I mean, it's like that's a lot better than meeting some young chick and holding her hostage.
Right. No shit. I don't need to, and really, truly, at the end of the day, with hookers, you're paying them to go away. Not really,
It's
not
like a
really to
lease. It's
pay
like a
them to
quick
come
lease.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a rental car basically. I mean, look, it could
It's
be.
like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like, hey, let's hang out. Okay, now here's some money. Go away.
right, right, right. I
I
mean,
mean,
if you were to compare the situation side by side, I'd say whatever it is she's doing with this guy is a million times worse than having a little mutual agreement really quick. That's just my opinion. you know.
right. Right. But I mean, and me bringing up like, am I lying about her or something? I mean, if I was lying, okay, great. You can expose away, expose anything you want, go after me. I mean, but I don't think I've told any lies about her, or said
No,
anything that wasn't true. So I just listed off my experience, and my experience with her was very negative. And, some of the experiences I've had with several women have been negative. That's why, maybe, hey, I'm afraid to get into any real relationships with anybody or do anything like that because some of these bitches out in the real world are fucking crazy.
most of them are.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, not all of them. I wouldn't even say most of them. There are some good women out in the world, but, I still am very cautious, so, I
Yeah,
mean, that's the way it is. I mean, and you kind of have to be nowadays.
yeah,
I'd
you
have to
do. Yeah, you do, and that's
really get to
smart.
know them. Yeah,
Well,
and I
and
mean, and I'm kind of happy single. I'm kind of happy doing my own thing and not worrying about it. You
right.
know,
Right. Well, why wouldn't you be? I mean, here's and the bottom line is though, even it's just nobody's business. And her whole trying to ruin your character using that as her example was really dumb. You didn't lie about her. I was around back then. I saw everything that went down, and she tried to claim you got butt hurt because somebody shit talked you on her panel or some crap like that. That's not what happened. She completely lied about you and like almost even tried to
ambush the shit out of me.
yeah,
Yeah,
she completely ambushed you. It was gross. It was
it
so
was. I mean,
weird.
and I'm supposed to be your friend. We're supposed to be cool. Maybe I haven't talked to you in a month or 2 months or whatever. Maybe I distanced myself for a while. Oh well, But I'm so fucking concerned about what you're doing that I didn't contact you for a while. You know
Well,
what I mean?
she ambushed you, and then she didn't expect you to lay the gauntlet down on her ass. So she,
Right. Well, I mean,
and it
like,
was like,
yeah, I mean, and she, to me, I also got the impression that she wanted more than what I would ever be willing to give. And there's a lot of them bitches that act like that, that
yeah,
because I
yeah,
mean, and in the idea that I was ever going to be okay with somebody that is that fucking big. I mean, I understand having a little bit of extra, whatever, meat maybe to the pot, there, but goddamn, I'm not asking for a whole fucking cow. You know, I mean, and I'm not trying to be mean, but
no, I know you're
some
not.
guys like big girls like that. But give me the opportunity to say yay or nay. Don't lie to me and say that
Oh, did
portray
she
it like
catfish you? I didn't know about that.
yes,
Oh shit.
absolutely. You think that I knew that she? Hold on a minute. Let me show
Well,
this shit.
to be fair, I don't think any of us knew until those front butt pictures were dropped. I mean, that was pretty shocking to
Exactly. You
everybody.
think I knew that was the case? Hell no, I didn't know that was the case.
No, I
Jesus
don't think.
Christ.
I don't think any of us knew on the the entirety of the situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Literally and physically. You know, I
Yeah.
mean, you look at that and you say, what? And those shoes were crying, bro. I mean, you know.
I've never seen sneakers, like literal tennis shoes, leaning off to this. Like, they don't even have a sole to go in that position, but she managed to flatten them somehow. It was,
I'm telling you, bro, it
yeah,
was terrible. But I mean, you know, I mean, I'm not hating on her. I mean, some dudes might like that. That's fine. Go find one of them dudes, or you know, if you gave a dude the option and he said yay, okay, but don't sit there. I mean, so if you're trying to make me be interested in you and portray it like like I'm interested, you know, you're trying to make me be interested in you despite the fact that from the very beginning get go, I wouldn't be,
yep, yep. You're not a
you
feeder.
know. Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
Who can afford that?
I don't see how Burger King afforded it for so long. Yeah, they should have looked at her and said, "Get the fuck out. We can't afford you." You know, I mean,
I mean, I have to. Well, she blamed the internet for losing that job. Remember, she blamed it on the internet, even though she had
but
lost
then
it. Like,
she said she lost it, but then she accidentally turned the camera on and she was in the fucking drive-through working it,
oh,
like
was she?
almost 6 months later. Yes.
Oh, see, I thought that she told me. See, here's what she told me. She told me she just got over it and stopped showing up, and then she got that job delivering mail, and then she tried to blame the internet on that losing that job too. But she forgets what she says, and she told me with that job she didn't like it because she was doing rural delivery service, and it was a lot of driving, and it was too hard, so she just quit that job. And then she got another one, but then they closed down or some shit. I don't even know. I don't care. But the whole thing is like that she blames the internet for everything. It's like, lady, you can't blame
Right.
the internet on your life choices, you know?
No shit. Exactly. I mean, and that's the thing is if you keep making these bad decisions to get you in these situations where you need all this money and people send you the money and then I mean, if you get yourself into the situation, you should be able to get yourself out. The idea that anybody should have to donate money to you to get you out of a bad situation that you chose to be in. I mean,
Yeah.
how else are you going to learn? I don't know how you know, I personally have never asked for a dime from anybody on here or anywhere else, you know, and you know, I don't know.
She does it
I
every
couldn't
time
do it.
she goes live, JT, and then she's hitting up people behind the scenes in private. And I get it. People run into rough times. I certainly have. But the thing is that she's this is all calculated. She does this all
Hmm.
intentionally, and she picks people who she vilifies, like me, for instance, where I have a lot of people who dislike me, who will be more willing to throw her some cash just at like my behest kind of deal.
Right.
So that's kind of her MO. That's why she's going at this Natasha lady too. That lady didn't do anything to her. Scotty started going on about her kids, saying horrible shit in her relationship, all kinds of crap. That woman was
Yeah, the
actually
Natasha
nice to
Cooper
her.
thing. I've never really watched Natasha Cooper, and I really I don't even know anything about any of that stuff. You know, they were telling me about it last night, some of it, and I mean, it sounds really bad. You know, whatever was going on back and forth.
It was
But
just
you know,
weird. It was just weird. Scotty was, she was over there on the channel, and then the next thing you know, uh, she decided that she was just didn't like her anymore, and then she's joining in on all these people going after her. And I mean, some of her friends have done some things to this woman that are horrible. Her sister just died this year, and
oh no,
yeah, and
that's terrible.
one of Scotty's friends, that Robbie guy, found the obituary of her sister and put the words "failed at life" over it. He was
Oh
posting it,
Lord.
going off on her kid, saying her granddaughter needed to be electrocuted to help her with her weight. Her granddaughter is
Hmm.
2. She's 2 years old. I mean, horrible shit
Wow.
these people are doing. I mean, they've even been fucking with me. They sent CPS over, the cops a couple times. They emailed my kid's school. Like, these people have been doing really crazy shit, JT. It's not like back and forth. This is like real life weirdo kind of things going
Hmm.
on. So
That is terrible. That's terrible. I
it's
don't see doing
stupid.
that.
It's
Yeah.
stupid over nothing, you know. So that's basically the long and short of it all. But
Yeah, I mean, like Mr. Granny said, Amy and Granny show, he said, I'm an old man. I can't stay up this late or something. I'm old and just getting to bed. But I admire your taste in BBJ pricing techniques.
he is so funny, JT. We laughed so hard. That guy is a
That's
riot,
right.
man.
That's right. You got to price them out. You can't let them just raise the price of pussy on you like that. God damn it.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
Jesus Christ.
That is well, it's sure though. It's sure. I mean, he's got a good point there. You know, you got
You got to do your comparative cost analysis here.
yeah, it's true. I mean, you don't want to buy discount pussy.
Well, I mean, if you got a coupon, you got a coupon. All right, Tim.
Returns might be okay. You know, a little worn, little used, but you know, it still works. Oh my god,
Yeah. I mean,
you're so funny, JT. Hey, listen, I gotta get going. I gotta start making dinner for
yeah,
the
me
kids and
too.
everything.
I gotta get to bed. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. It's early for you, but it's
It's
late for
only
me.
6.
So
Well,
yeah,
hon,
same here.
it was nice talking to you. Have a good
Yes,
start to
ma'am.
your week.
All right, you too.
All right, JT. Bye bye.
Bye. Anyways, guys, so that's a bunch of crazy shit. God damn. So yeah, so these little things are a big deal, and so she I don't see anything where she went. So she went live again. It must be on another channel or something. I don't know where the other channel is. I don't know. I don't even have a clue. Oh, wait, I think I just found it. Hold on. Oh, you can't break me. Some bullshit. Oh, that was an hour ago. I didn't even know about that. God damn. I'm just finding this shit out around here. I don't know shit of what I'm doing. God damn it. Y'all don't tell me nothing. Shit. Oh, well. It'll be all right. I don't think I'm going to watch that shit. Yeah, it wouldn't matter if you did. You can listen to her all you want. I know you probably get tired of it real soon. It wouldn't take you long. Yeah, I'm so exposed, y'all. Like I give a fuck. You know, I got a search history, y'all. Ooh, oh no. I like to look at nudie pictures of women in my area. Oh no, I did that. Okay, that's a normal thing for every man. Probably does that. They look at whatever nudie pictures are on there or whatever. They look at shit. It's not necessarily even that I've done it. There would be nothing really to be embarrassed of or anything else. Of course, you wouldn't want to uh, do anything against the law, I guess. Which it isn't to look. But if you got to think there's also probably private, what is it, undercover cops probably on there and shit. So I mean, the idea that I would take that kind of a risk to do that, I wouldn't. But I mean, anybody can believe anything they want, about that situation, if they want to. I looked, and I mean, some people look at fucking Pornhub or whatever. Some people look at this. Some people look at that. Oh well, I looked at some, nudie pictures of hookers in my area. Some of us can look at that. It's not a big deal, you know. And if she wants to make that into a big deal, she can, I guess. But it doesn't really matter. It's not a big deal. I'm a single man. I don't answer to fucking nobody, and it doesn't make a fuck. But that's all I got to say about that. There's nothing to defend against that. So she could think that that really did something to me if she wants, and that's fine. But yeah, like we care what a stranger on the internet look at. I mean, I don't look. I don't care either. I don't care what y'all look at. I don't see why anybody would care what I look at. She can do whatever she wants to do. She has a history of doing the things that she does, and that history is there. What does she expect us to do? Fucking yeah, exactly. I guarantee those hookers look way better than she does. Yeah, exactly. She couldn't even compete. You know, not to mention they don't have to. They can actually get paid for it, whereas she has to manipulate a young man to get sex. You know what I mean? She has to go out and manipulate this young man into having sex with her, which is totally disgusting, nasty, disgusting shit. Okay, great. You know, some young man that you are older than his mother, probably. Um, that's fucking disgusting. Just my opinion, you know. And but some men do that. Go with some woman that's he's old enough to be her father, and some women do that. Each your own, you know. But I got a sneaky suspicion that um probably exactly. She has a whole lot other things to worry about other than that. She's probably mad because I answered some of the questions you were asking, and there's nothing wrong with those questions. And I filled you in on some of her past issues, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, she needs to get over it. Um, it is what it is. You've done these things. What, you didn't want to be held accountable for the things that you've done? I mean, that's another great point that JLM was bringing up. She doesn't want to be held accountable, and there's just some of these people that don't like to be held accountable for things, you know, and that's fine. If you don't want to be held accountable, don't fucking do it, you know. But she's had a history of doing. Yeah, I was trying to be. I mean, I wish her all the best, and I still do. I don't care what, you know. I hope that she does turn her life around somehow. You know, I got a funny, sneaky suspicion that she may have not have the tools to be able to do so because she just isn't made that way, and that's okay too. She can live in whatever bullshit world that she wants to, but she shouldn't involve other people like that young man. And that's a shame that that poor young man has to deal with, you know, that situation. And I felt sorry for her husband as well because he had to deal with whatever situation he had to deal with. I thought that was all terrible. Um, and I do feel sorry for these men that deal with, you know, these women that are a little bit fucking woohoo, what the fuck, you know. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Y'all have a good day. But yeah, I guess I got filled in on some shit. I did not realize she made a live about me today, or had me involved in the live, I guess, or whatever it was. I don't know. So that was news for me. You know, I don't think I'm gonna check it out. You know, I guess y'all filled me in just fine, and I'm good with that. And I don't even really care what she has to say. But anyways, good night, guys. Y'all have a good one.